up first, Misako is representing the drawing side in the arts and crafts here, and we are representing the acting side of things. So we're going to start off just talking about drawing. And Rachel Lillis is joining us on the acting.
So, since I'm rerunning the workshop together, what I did is I created like 9 characters, okay? First I'm going to show you these 3.
A picture of a character, and they may say something about the character, they may not, but it's up to you to try to figure out what voice you might use for that. So, without any description about who this person is, Jamie, what would you say, what would you develop a voice to use for?
Well, first of all, this is often a character that I would be cast in, because he looks a little nerdy. I think probably, you have to think of some of the stereotypical things that we think of when we see someone like this. And that's just to start. So first I look at him, he has glasses, he's probably got a little pitched up voice, he's probably a little smaller than the rest of the kids in the class. So he looks probably about 13 or 14 maybe, and so his voice might crack a little bit. So once in a while, he's kind of picked on, so he feels kind of bad about himself. So also maybe he has a slouch in his character, and that can kind of come out in how you talk too. You know how you talk quieter when you're a little shy, you don't really like anyone, and no one really likes you, and you're kind of on your own with your little Dragon Quest book. And you gotta do what you can to escape into the world of Dragon Quest. So then, when you do find that book, you open it up, you get so excited about Dragon Quest, and even though your voice is screechy, oh my goodness, it's Dragon Quest! Ah! So that's where I would go to for it.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of panels on the other side. Well, this actually... And the first thing I would do is notice like he has a little bit of a downturned mouth. He's a little sad. To me. And maybe he has hypnotic powers. Maybe I have hypnotic powers. I can go into my class where the kids don't treat me very well. Notice that I'm sort of revealing a bit of my own background and my own fantasies about what I wanted to do to the mean kids. And he kind of like talks like all shucks. And he goes in there and he has his special glasses and he can totally hypnotize anybody he looks at into doing his bidding. Maybe somebody, ran out and got him this copy of Dragon Quest or Barnes & Noble or something like that, or brought him a latte even though he's only 9 years old. I think he probably is an only child and he spends a lot of time like ruminating. And he grows up to be Hypnotador, which is a great name and very catchy. And this is the costume he wears.
Bullfighting.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes. Maybe I would give him a little bit of steam. Maybe I would really give him this kind of thing. In its in its mouth.
So you might, something like that.
And
I would say, and now, okay, I love her like that, but can she have a higher voice like that?
She's a little bit younger, actually. She's a little bit younger, maybe, but when you go higher, sometimes you want to talk faster, so maybe I give her a quicker voice like that. And you know what? And by day she works at the stables. By night she lives in the village and has 7 cats.
I think that she might be a tranny. So she might actually be here. I'd love to take you on my broom. she's holding a broom. And perhaps, maybe, she has those funny little contacts that you can get right out there that are green. And she loves to go to bars and clubs and dance the night away. Once in a while, she'll put on her magic fangs and go to the village and have a lovely old night. She works at Lips Restaurant in New York City.
And then for that, can you give her more of a southern accent or some other kind
Oh,
of...
absolutely. She could be like Blanche from Golden Girls, like that. Maybe she stays a little busy. If you know what I'm saying. I think y'all do, don't you?
To make her,
Sure! So you know, I'm a witch! I just did my hair!
which is a totally different way, just a stab at it, you know? And then someone could say, no, I don't think so. I think she does have a low voice, so I could maybe bring her down and try to still keep that in, because I had stuck with that.
But now what if someone came to you and said, actually it is a man?
I guess I kind of talk like this. Is that how all men talk?
Pretty much. That sounds like the guy from True Blood, right? The lead guy from True Blood. He sounds like he talks like this.
Like a man.
Yeah, a lot of times they'll reference a celebrity and ask you to pattern your voice after the celebrity. And a very common one that women get is Janine Garofalo.
And yeah, she doesn't really have a pattern.
She doesn't really have a pattern. They just want dry and sarcastic, and that's their shorthand term for it. But then I saw a recent interview with Janine Garofalo who says she can't get voiceover work. Because they say, yeah, you sound like you hate the product. But she's used as an inspiration.
Yeah.
Well, it's like Christopher Lloyd went in for an audition, and the breakdown, the character breakdown in the newspaper said, looking for a Christopher Lloyd type. So we said, maybe I'll go. So we showed up, and they said, you're just not right for it.
Oh, okay.
This is beautiful. Angry Confederate soldier font. That's all I can think of. It's the Confederacy.
So it basically just like a little scene of what's happening. A little four-liner.
Oh, but oh no, Rachel's the letter. I'm very.
Do you want to use mine?